but we've had all the mail we can have.
All right, if I can get everyone to stand and join me in pledging allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you'll remain standing, Father Borrego.
Please join me in prayer. Sovereign God, creator and ruler of all things, we give you thanks for calling us into community in this city. We ask you to increase the bonds of care and support among all of our citizens. We also ask you to be particularly this evening with the members of our city council and guide their deliberations that they may be filled with wisdom and justice in all that they think and say and do. All these things we ask in the name of our most holy God. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. The Guthrie Public Works Authority meeting is called to order. Community announcements and recognitions, I have none. Number 3, consent agenda. Items A and B, I need a motion and a second for approval, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we consider the A and B in the consent agenda.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Council, cast your votes, please.
I wasn't even here. I can't get blamed for this. Push your button.
There we go.
I have no idea who did that.
Okay, I'm missing some votes. Mayor, Vice Mayor, and Coffin. Okay, Chairman, votes are in.
I thought I hit it.
Show us the votes, please. It is unanimous. Thank you,
Look at
council.
me, and I didn't have nothing to do with this.
Number 4, consider authorization of installation of 2 water taps and hydrants in the city water main to provide fire protection capability for the Guthrie Travel Center.
The Guthrie Travel Center is about to be underway on construction located at 35 and 33. To the north of their property is a water line that runs to the country club. The location is in the rural water district. After a conversation with Jim Milton, he found it advisable to go ahead and provide this type of service. The only revenue that the city would see is if they were to utilize that water. But for them to build, they will pay for, and we will install fire hydrants and a tap so that they can have a water source during their construction phase. Staff recommends to approve the installation of 2 water taps and hydrants for Guthrie Travel Center.
Any questions? Council, I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Council, cast your votes.
Chairman, all the votes are in.
Show us the votes, please. It is unanimous. Thank you.
Everybody's scared.
Number 5, Guthrie Public Works Authority meeting is adjourned. City Council meeting is called to order. On the consent agenda, item A through F, H and I, need a motion and a second for approval, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move to accept the consent agenda A through F and H and I.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Council, cast your votes.
Mayor, all the votes are in.
Show us the votes, please. It is unanimous. Item G, which was pulled from the consent agenda, is consider approval of agreement between the City of Guthrie and the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce for the purpose of encouraging, promoting, and fostering tourism in the City of Guthrie to be funded by the hotel motel tax receipts.
This item is similar agreement to what you saw last year. 66% of the revenues collected from hotel tax goes to the Chamber of Commerce in an effort to encourage, promote, foster, and administer the hotel tax funding. The reason that it does go to the Chamber of Commerce as an entity, the CVB is housed with the Chamber but is not a separate legal entity. Therefore, we enter a legal contract with the Chamber of Commerce. And in that contract, you'll see items such as a quarterly report, such as they give their goals in January, and in July, they provide a marketing plan. In addition to that, I serve on their chamber board, and so I meet monthly for that. We do believe it's been a superb agreement over these years, and staff recommends the support in this agreement.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Council, cast your votes, please.
Mayor, all the votes in.
Show us a vote, please. It is unanimous. Thank you, council. Item J,
This is,
and
Oh.
I'll get Mary back in. Revolving door. Item J is to consider approval of agreement between the City of Guthrie and Logan Community Services Incorporated for temporary shelter care for juveniles.
This is a fully certified shelter by the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services for individuals deemed appropriate for temporary care. The city budgets $1,500 to provide for that temporary shelter care of juveniles. If you have not had the opportunity to go see that shelter, it's absolutely a great place that houses our juveniles in that need. Staff does recommend the approval of the agreement with Logan Community Services.
So moved. Second.
Councilors, I have a motion and a second. I need to cast your votes, please.
Mayor, all the votes in.
Show us the votes, please. It is unanimous. Thank you, council. Number 3, city managers report.
Tomorrow's the OML conference in Tulsa. I will not be attending this year, kind of being able to work this week compared to dealing with concert is something that I need to, the mayor will be attending the OML conference, definitely representing the city. A big thank you to all of our staff and community supporters, as Gentleman of the Road has now left our roads and gone to elsewhere. What a great event. A reminder that our airport will have an open house this weekend on Saturday from approximately 8 to 3. Wonderful, glad he's back there. 8 to 3, there'll be ability for kiddos to get free rides in airplanes, et cetera. So we think that's a great event that the city is hosting there on Saturday. That's all I have, sir.
That's it. Number 4, requests or comments from members of city council. Z, we'll start with you, please, sir.
Well, I'd just say that what everybody else is going to say, I'm sure that that weekend was just fabulous, and can't say enough about all the people that worked on it and showed Guthrie to be what we are. So thanks for that. And that's it.
Mary.
Got a couple things going on this weekend. We have another roadshow celebration. It's called the Guthrie Roadshow Celebration. Saturday at Mineral Wells Park from 8 o'clock until about 3. They're going to have their old cars down there, and they'll be having fun down at the park. So free to the public. Everybody's welcome to show up for that. Also on Saturday, we have a antique and vintage market, which is going to be on First Street with the farmers market. Last time they did it, it was really successful. They ended up, they were just going to do it until noon. They ended up staying until 3 o'clock. So hopefully they'll be able to extend their hours this weekend as well. And then we have our 2 really large festivals coming up at the beginning of October. We've got the Bluegrass Festival, which is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, which is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll start seeing a lot of RVs pull in to the Cottonwood Flats and get prepared for that weekend. Along with that, we have the Guthrie Escape Art, Wine, Music Festival, which is that Saturday and Sunday. And the streets will be closed off in the downtown area for that. They'll have I don't know how many artists, usually around 40 from all over the state, will be in the downtown area, along with the local Oklahoma Vineyards will be down there as well. And you can buy a nice glass, and you can go taste some wine and have some fun. There's the quilt show this year, which is down at the Logan County Fairgrounds. I believe the trolley will be transporting people from the fairgrounds down to the flats and to up here. So we're just kind of moving people around so they can make sure they see everything going on that weekend. And we need something else. We've got the Pollard doing a show. They're doing Altar Boys. So lots of activities in the first weekend of October. Everybody's getting geared up for that.
Kathy
At-
Mateo, right?
And Kathy Mattea will be here, yep, so we've got a headliner. So I hope everybody has fun. The tickets, you can buy the tickets in the chamber office, that's where the Bluegrass office is. And they're there, they've been there every day in the morning, so you can stop by there. You can get them online as well at oibf.com. And I would say thank you to the city, Maxine and Tenny and Blue, and all these guys worked really hard last week. I had to grab a hold of a couple of them to get, I needed some help getting some things done, and they were great. We had a few holes here and there, and they were fantastic about getting everything taken care of. So nothing but really good, positive comments and feedback from the jam production. So I think we'll be able to pull another one of these off here in the near future. So thank you.
John?
All right, ditto on the Mumford and Sons concert. It really showcased Guthrie, and it really showed that Guthrie is a class act, and that we can pull this off again. And so, thanks to the city, all the city workers and the chamber for all they did to get this going. And it just really showcased who we are. And I hope we do one maybe next year or something big again. And, we are a tourist town, and I think that's one way we make money as a town, and, the downtown, the business. And so I thought it was great, and just kudos to the city and the chamber. So thank you.
Cheryl?
Oh, thank you. I don't think that any of the staff can receive enough praise because they did such a great job. I won't call anyone out because I don't want to leave anyone out. But all of the departments certainly participated and did a great job. We're really proud of Guthrie, and I really think the merchants did as well. I was there all 3 days, and I really think that everyone did an outstanding job. I'm ready to do it again.
Mr. Taylor?
I don't know about the rest of you guys. I've had a long day. I think we're kind of blessed with the rain right now, and I have a lot of hay laying down, so I don't know how many out here that would like to see the rain stop for a little while. If you haven't been out the last couple of minutes, it is pouring again. Guthrie Lake is about a foot from being full, and as much water as we had, about 3.5 inches in about 40 minutes yesterday. So that's how much rain we've had.
Yeah.
And I will also ditto on Mumford and Sons. I was up for a couple of days just walking around. Great. I didn't come in Saturday. I had hay down, so I was trying to get that done, but I had a blast. And I agree with everybody else. I'd love to see this happen again. It's fantastic for Guthrie.
Trey?
Yeah, well, those that haven't heard, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles will be here next month. Just teasing. No, Doug, don't quote me on that there. I'm just teasing. But no, again, we can't say enough for, how great it was, and everybody coming out and supporting it. And I mean, what more can you say? I mean, we got to showcase what we have, and what a great ability to do that, and an opportunity. And you have to extend your thanks to Mumford and Sons himself for choosing us. So appreciate it, and appreciate all the hard work. Thanks, guys.
Like everyone else, a lot of good things for Guthrie this past week. Really good things. Everybody had nice things to say, so. All right, item number 5, consider approval to convene into executive session pursuant to the authority of Title 25, OS 2001 as follows, A, B, and C. Council, I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Council, cast your votes, please.
Can I ask a question? Can we just vote on the first two and then go for C? Just be done? Make it faster? Or do we need to discuss it?
They can.
You can do whatever you want to do on it. Well, actually, you'll have to go on to 6 and 7 to vote if you're going to vote.
Okay.
You want to go down to 6 and 7?
Yeah, I would just.
Council, does anybody have a problem if we go straight to 6 and 7?
I don't.
Council, item number 6, consideration of action regarding the employment, hiring, appointment, promotion, demotion, disciplining, or resignation of public officers or employee. This is for the city attorney. I need a recommendation.
So moved.
Second.
For
And I assume this is for,
Employment
Rehiring.
agreement. for
There's no
fiscal year
changes
14.
to the agreement, right?
No changes.
Same as,
To keep him, right?
That's correct.
All right,
oh,
Council.
thank you.
We were leaving you on there. Council, cast your votes, please.
All the votes are in?
Show us the votes, please. All right, thank you, council, it's unanimous. Number 7, consideration of action regarding the employment, hiring, appointment, promotion, demotion, disciplining, or resignation of public officer or employee. This is for the city judge and the alternate judges, Sid Brown and Brian Pearson, and David Hood.
Mr. Mayor, I'd make a motion to approve the rehiring of the city judge and the alternate judges at this time.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Council, cast your votes.
Mayor, all the votes are in?
Show us the votes, please. And it is unanimous. Now for executive session for item number C. Council, I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Cast your votes, please.
Mayor, all the votes are in?
Show us the votes, please. It is unanimous. We are in executive session. No action. City council is adjourned.